Today, networks and complex systems are everywhere. They both enable exponential traffic and more data to process in real time. With 5G, interactions between machines will create a self-organized and unpredictable system. How will we face this reality? Télécom ParisTech studies all kinds of networks in all disciplines. And because these networks are all alive and change constantly, analyzing, modeling, designing and forecasting connections within is a challenge to undertake. And at Télécom ParisTech, we tackle all kinds of networks: telecommunication, optical, complex system softwares, social and banking networks.
More recently, very large means a lot of things to connect. With the Internet of Things, we need to connect to the network all the different things of the real world. It's today becoming a reality. We have the capacity to deploy at low price those sensors. We have the capacity to interconnect all the things. We have the capacity to process all this huge amount of data.
And Télécom ParisTech is in unique positions in France, for example, because they have all this expertise. Currently, coherent detection technology will become to be applied for high bitrate transmission systems. But this technology, I am sure, can be applied for other many applications, such as coherent LiDAR, for example.
Frédéric Griot has achieved a world breakthrough in photonics at Télécom ParisTech in the field of semiconductor laser dynamic, with other partners from Centrale Supélec and Mirsense, with important applications in global warming.
The 5G will transform the way to access the network in order to facilitate connecting the so many things of the real world. They learn about themselves, they learn about the ecosystem where they are providing the services, they learn and they self-configure. In Télécom ParisTech, we cover the whole chain. We are able to design architectures, we are able to design the solutions, dynamic, programmable architectures, and we are able to deal with the optimization of those systems because we know how to deal with what we call generically traffic. And here is one of the major skills of Télécom ParisTech, which is rare. We have the capacity to combine these two types of skills. We have a lot of competence in designing functional architectures. We have a lot of competence in dealing with the evolution of the traffic, and to combine both competence to design optimal systems.
My work aims at addressing the complexity of the design of systems by using models in order to abstract their behavior and to be able to verify and analyze these systems.
People are in the system. You must work today with this enormously production of digital threads. Now we are 70 tera of data about this diaspora over 6 years. And for that we need tools and of course a new methodology. That's why we are very close with colleagues from the engineers department. In fact, when we start to map the diaspora's networks, we needed tools to visualize them. And we produce soft on the visualization on mapping. It is more than 100,000 times download every month in this moment.
At Télécom ParisTech, we have advanced skills in both computer science, in terms of software or hardware, but also in terms of security, safety, image processing, signal processing, networks.
Télécom ParisTech mobilizes resources to give interdisciplinary answers to very large system and network challenges of digital society.
Télécom ParisTech has established a very strong relationship with industry. So we collaborate with industry top-down and bottom-up.
Télécom ParisTech's research is value-driven and helps companies solve their system and network use cases. And 50% of Télécom ParisTech's research is funded by contracts.
The field of very large system and networks is very strategic because Industry is very concerned with this field now.
All the vertical sectors will be impacted: banking, cybersecurity, transport, air or health network. And Télécom ParisTech works with all its partners to give the best innovative solutions for future networks.
And in fact, it will impact all the vertical sectors.
And we create an application for people who search work. More mobility, more weekly links, more opportunity to find a job.
Projects are complex when they require different systems to interact together. And these systems are often designed by different companies that need to collaborate in order to have this system operate as required. For instance, in the autonomous car you have the car manufacturer, but you also have the infrastructure manufacturer and the telecommunication provider. There is a confidence relationship between us and several industrial partners that are working on that area of systems.
And Télécom ParisTech's expertise provides answers to critical issues of very large systems and networks all over the world.
So the second major challenges I'm working with about these days is trying to work with those countries in understanding what are the specificities of the energy system, of the agriculture system.
Eventually, system of systems that are designed by themselves, by their own.
So, connecting people is creating maybe today a state without border.
Analyzing, modeling and designing networks as well as complex systems becomes more and more strategic to meet the needs of digital society. If we envision that our dynamic digital doubles will populate the future networks and systems, what will be the socio-economic issues? And how we will be able to tackle all these major societal challenges of our civilization?
Oh, laisse-moi respirer.
On recommence.
C'est bon, on coupe?
Je crois que là, ça va mieux.